it will be a collateral damage for a northerner to succeed Buhari, says a Yakasai, Alhaji Tanko Yakasai, elder statesman and former liaison officer to President Shehu Shagari. In this interview with Ahmad Tijani Abdul in Kano, bears his mind on the forthcoming 2023 general election, calls for former President Goodluck Jonathan to contest and other issues. And he was asked, there are pressure groups within the ruling APC canvassing for ex-President Goodluck Jonathan to succeed Buhari in office. And he was asked that what is his own reaction to this development. He said, I have sympathy for Goodluck Jonathan. We have never met until he was thrown up into national limelight. I believe in rotation, and as a foundation member of the defunct National Party of Nigeria, we introduced zoning to give opportunities to geopolitical zones to strengthen the unity of the country. We realized too early that if you allow the Hausa, Fulani, Igbo and the Yorubas to have their way, minority groups like the Edos, Taraba thieves may not have their bites. And the message is to force various groups to go into alliance to achieve their political goals on a diverse setup, because zoning or rotation are vital to survival of democracy in a heterogeneous society. Therefore, I was at home with Chief Jonathan's presidency. It tallies with my position on how to unite Nigeria. Is he not this man that said that anybody that comes to him first among all these aspirants, and Tinubu happened to be the first man that came to him, so he supported Tinubu's presidency. But all of it suddenly again, with what he's saying now, he has made a U-turn. You see all of them. And the reason why this man is supporting Jonathan, your guess is as good as mine. So that after that time, because he's talking about rotation, if Jonathan comes in now, they will tell you after 2027 that another northerner should come in. Because this man told us that Tinubu na be the man. Tinubu na be the man. And if Jonathan goes, he's not going to do more than one term. If you want to look it from the political angle, he's not going to do more than one term. And again, do Nigerians need Jonathan's second coming? He was asked that question. He said, I have been in politics for 70 years and experience has shown that pressure groups usually have their motives, and he needs to analyze and study the situation to enable him make an informed decision. He should ask himself what exactly this pseudo group wants from him. Is it that they need power to grab opportunities that abound in government circle? Or is it that they are genuinely concerned in solving the Nigerian problems? My major concern for now is for Nigerians to vote for who can change the trajectory. That individual must be public-spirited, must have the capacity, competency, and the ability to raise a good team to tackle our multifaceted problems. I'm a nationalist, and my position all this while is to see Nigeria come out of the wood. Is it ideal to float him now? Let us know. He said, it is a good idea that the South will be able to have his second term on the seats of power, although the situation that gave him the first mandate is no longer there anymore. But this was the same man that was voted out of power by Nigeria. Would it be a hard sell? Well, Jonathan got his first mandate. Chief Obasanjo has already established his second term, and I felt Goodluck Jonathan should be given a second term because 4 years is not enough to actualize his dream policy in Nigeria. If you can recollect, I was in the forefront of those who canvassed and stood by Jonathan. Sacrifices were made all for national unity and cohesion, but the rest is now history. I stand for one Nigeria and had no regrets on the role I played. I see Nigeria as one big family and the need to work together to maximize the country's full potentials. Whether it is ideal to stage a comeback, I will tell you here is nothing. There's nothing wrong from nursing a legitimate ambition in a participatory democracy. So, like I said, this man don't come up for Tinubu. So he deceived Tinubu. Hey. Do you think Jonathan's candidacy will resolve power shift questions? He said Chief Goodluck Ebele Jonathan's candidacy will quench the thirst of agitation from his zone. Which is zone? Yoruba had Obasanjo, but fairness demands that another person should be given a second chance. In the contest, Chief Jonathan's popularity should account for 50% of his chances. As it is now, he has limited time and it is an odious task for his handlers. How will the North react to Jonathan's candidacy in 2023? They will love it, forget it. Where the North supported him before, no strong obstacle on his way in the North. You can't be everywhere, but you need strong people to sell his candidacy to the grassroots. As it is now, or as it stands now, Jonathan needs influential people to sell him to Nigerians, and besides that, he needs resources to oil his ambition. He needs billions of naira because politics is capital intensive. It's capital intensive, and what we get from it is nonsense. It is rubbish. We get poverty, insecurity, pain, penury, but they spend billions to produce all this rubbish for us. You can imagine what they are saying. No one is going to work for him for free because the whole process has been monetized. It has been monetized, and yet nobody is talking about how the country is going to move forward. Where they will spend money, they will budget, but you can't see it on ground. But it will enter different pockets. Where the clamor for Jonathan's second coming coincides with escalating security challenges, do you think he can do something different this time around? Unfortunately, the last time it was the security challenges reached a crescendo during his tenure, and that put the rug from his feet in favor of the incumbent. As at that time, Nigerians suspected that Buhari, with his military background, will do better. For now, it requires Jonathan to set up a team of knowledgeable individuals to develop programs and synergy on how to deal with the monster. We also need the goodwill of international community to assure investment that Nigeria's huge market is safe for investment. Insecurity was a huge problem during his last tenure, and President Muhammadu Buhari and his party men cashed on it to grab power, and the problems have since multiplied. I think Femi Adesina and Gabashi should get it. But they know that the problems have multiplied, but they are not looking for who to blame that is the cause of the problem. Who will you wish to succeed Buhari as Nigeria approaches 2023 general elections? In the first place, after Mr. Buhari, power should shift to the north, to the south part of this country in the interest of national unity, peace and tranquility. I have this strong feeling that a competent southerner can take over from President Buhari. It will be a collateral damage to Nigeria unity for a northerner to succeed Buhari. Therefore, we need a competent person from the south to change the tide. Guys, you've heard it from him. You've heard from him. It will be a collateral damage. Well, the north is the worst thing that happens to Nigeria. A while ago, Jonathan was clueless and drunkard. Today, Jonathan is being wooed by APC to come back to power. They not just want to shortest course to retake power by 2027. That is it. Good talk. God bless Tanko Yakasai for being a truth nationalistic, unlike Atiku, Kwakwanso, and Lamido. All greedy northerners who do not care about the unity of this country because of a inordinate quest for power. So guys, let's hear your opinion on this matter and see what you think about what this man has said.